Hi, I'm Melvin, and welcome to your back pain science experiment. In the next few minutes, we are going to test a simple idea about back pain. And here's the hypothesis. There's a very good chance that the pain you're feeling in your neck, in your back, in your glute, perhaps down your leg, is in fact neuroplastic, meaning that while the physical pain is very real, the process is driven by the brain and the nervous system. In other words, we are going to test whether it is likely that you have a hardware problem or a software problem. Now I'm going to walk you through 4 statements, and for each one, I would like you to note either, yes, this sounds like me, or no, this doesn't match my experience. So if you're ready, let's begin. Statement number 1. The timeline does not make sense. You may have been in pain nonstop for months, or perhaps the pain sometimes goes away only to return again. This is a classic neuroplastic pattern, and it does not match the body's natural ability to heal. If you've been in pain for more than 8 weeks, or if the pain has been recurring for months or years, then I would like you to indicate yes to statement number 1. The timeline does not make sense. Statement number 2. The diagnosis does not explain it. You haven't been diagnosed with something serious like a tumor or a bone break. You either have no diagnosis or the pain is being blamed on a natural process of aging, something like arthritis or a disc bulge that is extremely common and in most people causes zero pain. If you've seen a doctor and you do not have a serious illness or injury, then I would like you to indicate yes to statement number 2. The diagnosis does not explain it. Statement number 3. The pattern seems random. And this is the statement that awakens many people to a whole new understanding of what is happening in their body. Here's what I mean. The pain may seem to disappear at certain times, such as when you are socializing or focusing on a task, or perhaps when you go on vacation. The pain may flare during stressful times, or perhaps right after stress has passed. The pain may move from right to left, change from sharp to dull, transform from pain to tingling to numbness. If you have noticed any of these sorts of inconsistencies, even if it was just one time that the pain seemed to magically vanish for a day or even for a few hours, then I would like you to indicate yes to statement number 3. The pattern seems random. Statement number 4. There may be a larger pattern. And this is where things click for many people. And I want you to take your time with this one. Don't rush to answer. Stop and reflect. Is back pain the only symptom you have dealt with in your life? Or have you had a history of other nuisance symptoms? Perhaps a history of headaches or dizziness, urinary urgency, digestive problems, panic, anxiety, sleep disturbances, skin issues. If you think about it, back pain may not be the only symptom in your life that at times has arisen, stayed for a while, and then faded away, leaving no clear diagnosis or lasting damage. If you can think of other examples where you've had pain, discomfort, worry, and distraction arise and then fade away, then I want you to mark yes to statement number 4. There may be a larger pattern here. So, how did you do? Did you have trouble connecting with these statements? Did maybe a couple of them sound familiar? Or did you in fact recognize that you may be among the millions of people right now who are dealing with neuroplastic symptoms? That despite everything you've been taught by doctors or therapists or fitness coaches, perhaps the reason you haven't been able to get control of your back pain is simply because you've been looking in the wrong place. Well, if you did recognize yourself, here's what that points to. Pain is a protective mechanism, but the brain is not always good at differentiating between protecting from a physical threat or protecting from a psychological threat. And if your nervous system is currently agitated because of a threat that is psychological in nature, then no amount of physical treatment can work. You can't stretch a threat signal. You can't operate on one either. That's why so many people who go through with back surgery find that the pain simply returns in another location later. Now, the one treatment that works for many people in this situation can be summed up in a single word: awareness. Awareness of that psychological threat. Something that you may have been avoiding, suppressing, or perhaps pushing through, maybe for years. Now, the good news is you don't need to really resolve the threat. You don't need to reorient your entire life to fix it. You simply need that awareness. You need to bring that awareness into the conscious mind so that the nervous system can stand down and your back pain can go away. And that's exactly what I teach you in the 7-day reset. If you have recognized yourself here today in this experiment, then I urge you to start now. Give it 7 days of your focus and attention. And I believe that you will continue to gain understanding of yourself and see significant changes psychologically, emotionally, and most importantly here, physically. And I would love to hear from you a week or two from now to find out how you're feeling. Thanks for watching.